BS3 2.0.1, Profile, Untitled, Scenes, Untitled window, Controls window, Start recording button.
Okay guys, so
Stop streaming button.
alright, I'm streaming. I had to stop the other video because I was modifying some environment variables and I didn't want you guys to see them. So here I am again, but it errored out during the install process. So I'm going to tell
Tweas Cake V0 channel content, YouTube.env, mobile app,
and see if it will fix it for me.
Document, section.
I am getting errors during npm install.
Section multi-line editable. Ask for follow dash up changes out of section graphic clickable menu button collapse clickable button I am get button space no button copy message clickable working clickable planning npm install diagnostics thinking clickable run this command button approve once button approve button reject $PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command npm install section multi-line editable button approve the session clickable button space blank section multi-line editable no indent out of clickable button no indent 0 out of 3 tasks completed clickable running PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command npm install clickable planning npm install diagnostics clickable 0 out of 3 tasks completed button space blank section multi-line editable no indent out of clickable no indent 0 out of 3 tasks clickable running PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command npm install.
Alright, so it's running the command. See if it can figure out what's wrong.
Clickable investigating npm install error. Clickable ran PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command quote get dash content dash raw backslash quote c colon backslash users backslash west backslash app data backslash local backslash npm clickable diagnosing unres dash resolver post install error. Clickable ran PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command get dash child item. Clickable checking for node line modules presence. Clickable ran PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command get dash child item. Clickable checking node line modules contents. Clickable ran PowerShell. Clickable investigating incomplete installation issues. Clickable ran PowerShell. Clickable checking for symlinked modules. Clickable investigating unres dash resolver script failure. Clickable checking .npm.rc existence and path. Clickable ran PowerShell. Clickable checking npm config locations. Clickable ran PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command quote get dash content dash raw backslash quote c colon backslash users backslash clickable considering npm script dash shell fallback on Windows. Thinking. Clickable run this command. Button approve one button approve button reject. $PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command npm config get script dash shell. Section multi-line editable. Out of button approve once. Clickable 0 out of 3 tasks completed. Button space. Button no indent approve the session. Button reject button run this command. Thinking. Clickable investigating npm line config line shell usage. Think click button $PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command npm config get shell. Section multi-line editable. Clickable reject button approve the session button. Space blank. Clickable button. No indent 0 out of 3 tasks completed, button blank, section multi-line editable no indent. Out of section clickable button, no indent 0 out of thinking. Clickable ran PowerShell.exe dash clickable at thinking. Clickable run this command. Thinking. Clickable analyzing spawn with shell error cause. Thinking, clickable button approve once. Approve once button. Thinking. Clickable ran PowerShell.exe dash no profile dash command $env colon com spec. Clickable thinking. Clickable run this command. Thinking. Clickable ran PowerShell.exe. Clickable diagnosing missing com spec environment variable. Thinking. Clickable run this command. Button approve once. Clickable 0 out of thinking. Clickable 0 out of 3 tasks button space. No indent clickable running PowerShell.exe clickable running npm install. Clickable /C:4 /Windows 4 /System 32 4 /CMD.exe / ran PowerShell.exe no profile command npm config set script shell. Clickable running npm install. Clickable running PowerShell.exe no profile command npm install. Clickable 0 out of 3 tasks completed. Button space.
It's running the npm install again. See what it does this time.
No indent 3 out of 3 tasks completed. Clickable running PowerShell.exe no profile command get content raw.npm rc. Clickable thinking. Clickable run this command. Thinking. Clickable checking npm config changes. Clickable ran PowerShell.exe clickable run this command. Button approve once. Button approve. Button reject. $PowerShell.exe no profile command npm config get script shell. Section multi-line editable. Out button approve the session. But clickable button space. Blank. Section multi-line edit out of clickable. No indent 3 out of 3 tasks completed. Clickable thinking. Clickable ran PowerShell.exe no profile command npm config get script shell. Clickable clickable ran PowerShell. Clickable updating plan. Clickable ran PowerShell. Clickable updating plan statuses. Clickable ran clickable running np clickable ran PowerShell. Clickable ran PowerShell. Clickable ran PowerShell. Clickable investigating npm line config line shell usage. Clickable approve once but approve this session but clickable button space. No indent 3 out of 3 tasks completed. Button space. Blank. Section multi-line editable no indent. Out of no npm audit if you'd like to review the reported vulnerability, and next up keep that script shell setting left paren, or set the comspec env var right paren, so future installs work, run. List with 3 items npm to attempt remediation right paren. Deprecation warnings and 1 critical vulnerability reported m-run npm audit fix -force if you want. Bullet re-ran npm install in church-sermons-web-app semi, it now completes successfully left paren, just a few. Deprecation warnings and 1 critical vulnerability reported m-run npm audit fix -force if you want. npm to attempt remediation right paren. Out of list next up keep npm audit if you'd like to review the reported vulnerability, and you're ready for npm run dev or the rest of your build/test flow. Section multi-line editable.
Alright, so it looks like I'm ready to
.env-mobile-app, main landmark, .env editor has autocomplete. Terminal 3, PowerShell use Alt+F.
Now I'm going to do npm run dev.
Greater church-sermons-web-app at 0.1.0 dev greater next dev. Greater church-sermons-web-app at 0.1.0 dev greater next dev filled up pointing triangle next.js 14.2.5 local http://localhost 3000 environments .env experiments left paren, use with caution right paren, middle type roots check starting. Greater church-sermons-web-app at 0.1.0 dev greater next dev filled up pointing triangle next.js 14.2.5 local http://localhost 3000 environments .env experiments left paren, use with caution right paren, middle type roots check starting. Use the accessible buffer Alt+F2 to manually review output. Greater church-sermons-web-app at 0.1.0 dev greater next dev filled up pointing OBS 3.2. Twias Cake v0. Channel content, YouTube Studio. Channel content L_0 localhost 3000 selected. Channel content, YouTube. Same page link skip to main content. Main landmark same page link Bible questions, answered. Primary navigation landmark list with 4 items same page link current page ask. Link subscription, link about, link settings out of list, button switch to dark theme, link sign in, loading your profile. Sign in to access curated answers, continue devices. Link sign in to continue, devices. Sign in to access curated answers, continue conversations, and track your question history across devices. Links clickable, blank, main landmark link sign in to continue.
Alright, I'm clicking sign in to continue, let's see what it does.
Clickable. Main landmark link continue as guest. Prefer to explore first? Apple sign-in is coming soon. Need button continue with Google. Apple sign-in is coming soon. Need help? Link learn more about the project. Button link your account to sync question history, manage button continue with Google. Continue with Google button, sign in, Google accounts.
Alright.
Clickable main landmark heading level 1 choose an account. nooksferntlity.supabase.co button. List with 2 items link Chris Westbrook. Link westchris@gmail. Sign in, Google accounts. Main landmark sign in with Google. Link westchris@gmail. Review nooksferntlity.supabase.co's button cancel. No next button. Button cancel. Content info landmark change. Main landmark button continue. Busy. Blank.
See what we got here.
Main landmark button continue. Clickable dialog. Clickable. Blank, 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 dialog. Dialog. ./src/app/auth/callback/page.tsx link click to open in your editor. Link./src/app/auth/callback/page.tsx. Error, failed to read source code from C, Dev2 mobile app church sermons web app src app auth callback page.tsx caused by, stream did not contain valid UTF-8. Content info landmark. This error occurred during the build process and can only be dismissed by fixing the error.
That's a weird one.
This error occurred during stream did not contain valid UTF-8. .env, mobile app, .env-mobile-app-visual studio code, .env-mobile-app-visual studio code document, application, terminal 3, node use Alt plus F1 for terminal accessibility help edit space get /auth/callback 506,852 milliseconds. No indent ./src/app/auth/callback/page.tsx. Import trace for requested module : 4, space stream did not contain valid UTF-8. No indent caused by : error : failed to read source code from C : /dev2 / document, section multi-line editable.
I'm typing in the error into Codex.
Section multi-line editable. Ask for follow-up changes. Clickable think button copy message. Clickable thinking. Section multi-line editable. Out of section thinking. Clickable preparing patch to fix UTF-16 encoding. Clickable working. Button copy message. Failed to read source code from the callback page because it didn't contain UTF-8. Button clickable preparing patch to fix UTF-16 encoding. Clickable handling non-UTF file removal. Thinking. Clickable run this command. Button approve once. Button approve the session. Button reject. $PowerShell.exe-no profile-command remove -item src/app/auth/callback/page.tsx-force. Button approve the session. Button auto context. Check compiled menu button collapse sub-menu graphic clickable space. Section multi-line editable no indent ask for follow-up change blank. Out of section thinking. Clickable adding new ASCII file with patch. Thinking. Clickable apply these changes. Button allow once. But, section multi-line editable ask for follow-up changes. Check compiled /line not -found in 721 milliseconds left paren, 911 modules right paren, warning unsupported metadata viewport is configured in metadata export t in /line next /static/webpack/FR753E3DB9044BF.webpack.hot-update.j so on. Please move it to viewport export instead. Read more : https://next.org/docs/app/api-reference/function/generate-viewport warning unsupported metadata viewport is blank. Out of section buttons button no indent +83 button page button space button no indent 1 file changed. Load and compile normally. In plain UTF-8 left paren, see that file now right paren. With the that error happens when a source file is saved in UTF-16 left paren, PowerShell's default for set-content right paren, and the next.js compiler refuses to read it. Button src/app/auth/callback/page.tsx was in UTF-16 semi, I rewrote it. In plain UTF-8 left paren, see that file now right paren. With load and compile normally. In plain UTF-8 left paren, see that file now right paren. With the file stored as UTF-8/ASCII.
Now it said it was in Next.js 14.
Section multi-line editable.
So I'm going to ask it to update.
Document. Section multi-line.
Isn't Next.js on Next 16 now? Should I upgrade?
Section multi-line editable. Ask for follow clickable button copy. Isn't Next.js on Next 16 now? Should I upgrade? Button clickable finished working. Next.js 14 is still the current GA release. Vercel hasn't shipped a stable left quote Next 16 right quote yet m-only. Canary builds preview the app router updates that will become 15.x later this year. Sticking with 14.2.x is the right call right now : it's stable, fully supported, and matches the docs your backend team has been using. When Vercel tags the next major version as stable, you can upgrade then left watch the release notes for breaking changes, especially around the app router and new cache behavior right . Section multi-line editable.
Okay.
Bible questions, Bible question, link skip to main content, main prime, link subscription, link about, link out of Chris, button sign out of region, button sign out, heading level 2 monthly question usage, resets in 7 days, 6 of 15 used 9 remaining progress bar 40% of monthly questions used out of region, heading level 1 ask a Bible question, tap into thousands of vetted answers. Follow up to go deeper. Your question edit required multi-line e.g. What does the Bible say about forgiveness? Out of edit. Button unavailable ask question. Button reset conversation. Clickable. No next form field. Main landmark reset ask question button unavailable. Your question edit required main landmark.
I'm going to ask that. What does the Bible say about forgiveness? Let's see.
What does the Bible say about forgiveness? Ask question button. Button reset conversation. Heading level 2 conversation history. Button collapsed show history. Clickable. Blank. Heading level 2 main landmark. Your question edit required multi-line e.g. What does the Bible say about forgiveness? Blank. Answer heading level 2, GPT-4o Mini. The Bible addresses the theme of forgiveness extensively throughout both the Old and New Testaments. Here are some key passages that highlight its importance. 1 * Exodus 32:32 *. But now, please forgive their sin, but if not, then blot me out of the book you have written. This verse reflects Moses' plea for God's forgiveness for the Israelites' sin. 2 * Leviticus 4:35 *. In this way the priest will make atonement for them for the sin they have committed, and they will be forgiven. This passage illustrates the sacrifice sin. David for forgiveness for kind of sin and slander can be forgiven, but when Jesus saw the authority to forgive sins, Father will not forgive your sins. The Christian faith, unless you forgive your brother or sister, genuine forgive anyone, forgive them, so that your Father in heaven may. Importance of vital at that mercy. Heading level 3 sources. List with 4 items. What does the Bible say about forgiveness? Link https://www.gotquestions.org/bibleforgiveness.html. Matthew 6:15 commentary. Link Matthew 6:15 to 6:14. He makes this 2-part remark to emphasize part of his model prayer for his disciples. Matthew 6:9-13. The key: forgiven are debtors, misunderstood, they must be considered in the full context of Jesus' teachings. Jesus said in the previous others referred to as not be forgiven, first, truly depraved, horrible things to think about, let alone forgiving someone who has done them. All the same, Jesus insists we https://www.bible Matthew 18:35 inherently contradictory to godliness. Matthew 18:35 link https Matthew 18 noble sounding required for that plus Matthew really is willing to forgive from others causing every listen. https Mark 11:25 commentary link Mark 11:25 this verse is in fact.
Well, it worked. Wow. Alright. There's probably going to be some things I'm going to need to fix, like subscriptions. I don't.
Out of list link skip to mainland primary subscription about link subscription.
Let's see what it does.
Out of link settings. Out of list button switch to dark theme. Chris Westbrook. Button sign out. Heading level 1 premium access. Unlock more questions and study tools. Support to upgrade today. Unlock more questions and study tools. Web purchases are on the way. Use the mobile app or contact support region free. Heading level 2 monthly question usage. Resets in 7 days. 7 of 15 used 8 remaining. Progress bar 47 out of region current plan. Heading level 2 free. 15 questions/month. List with 3 items. Trusted answers from gotquestions.org. Converse text-to-speech support. Out of list heading level 2 basic premium. 60 questions/month. List with 3 items. Everything in free.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Well, I'm not gonna vibe code that right now. So that's it for now. Maybe I'll do some work on this later. I don't know if I'm gonna release a web version. I mean, I'm primarily targeting mobile. So, but yeah, I got a working web app. That's pretty cool. Okay, let me.
.env. OBS 3.2.0. OBS 3.2. Start recording button. Start virtual camera button. Stop streaming button. Stop stream. Dialog.